now back for another video.
Another book, Mia Loves Books video.
We're doing 2 chapter books this time.
2 chapter books, no picture books today. Last time we did The Great Dog Disaster. Oh yeah, what was it?
Captain Cranky and Sea Dog Steve.
Captain Cranky and Sea Dog Steve picture book, and The Great Dog Disaster. We did those, so check back to the last video if you want to see them. And today we're doing 2 picture, no,
Not 2
rewind.
picture books.
2 chapter books we're doing.
Yes. I got a wee mascot dog.
Oh, there's a little dog from Mia Loves Dogs. No one will see it, get focus, hold it there. There we go. Anyway, so our books today, will we hold them both up, or will we hold one up at a time? Let's hold them both up.
Yeah.
You hold yours up, I'll hold mine up. Okay, I have There's a Dragon in My Dinner by Tom Nichol, illustrated by Sarah Horn.
On the back, turn it to the back.
What?
Turn it to the back.
Turn to the back, alright.
It says, warning, the mini dragon will flame burp the alphabet, eat your school uniform for lunch, set fire to its own trumps and the cat.
Oh.
What are trumps?
Farts.
Oh, and I have Monster and Chips, which is actually a really one that we done.
We just read it a couple of days ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
And that's by David O'Connell, written and illustrated by David O'Connell.
And it has a very funny named cat. Well, it's not funny name.
Oh yes, there's a cat in this book. Kind of a cat. He's a bit of a weird
He's
cat.
a
He's
monster
got
cat.
the monster cat. He's got tentacles. And what's his name?
Barry! And his real name is Barry.
So named after me, I like to think. Anyway, so we'll look at which one will we look at first? Okay, let's look at it. That's that done? Looked at? No, we'll talk about this one first. This is Dragon in My Dinner by Tom Nichol, illustrated by Sarah Horn. Illustrations on pretty much every page, which I always really like. Oh, where's my little bookmark thing I put in? Don't lose that. Well, I said that, I can't find any. There we go, some really good illustrations all the way throughout it. Little pop-up stuff, little pop-out boxes, not pop-up, pop-out boxes. And it is the story of a boy called, what's his name? Eric. Eric, I forgot his name as well. We read this book a few weeks ago, it's very, very good. There's a boy called Eric.
Not a couple of weeks ago, like a couple
of months ago probably, yeah. It's a boy called Eric, and he gets a delivery of Chinese food for his family one night, and we get some free bean sprouts.
He doesn't get it. Min delivers it.
Yeah, Min, a girl called Min delivers it, yeah. But he gets it, he receives it into his household, and he opens a box of bean sprouts, and out pops
a dragon.
A tiny little dragon called Pan.
Pan.
He's a mini dragon.
Mini dragon.
Hence why he can fit inside a tub of bean sprouts. And Eric kind of hides Pan, and they have some adventure. He even hides him from his best friend, Jaden.
Then he gets, but Min, the person who delivered at the start, he doesn't do it at the start, but
yeah, Min hears about it. Min finds out about it, and Min brings him some prawn crackers to eat. I'll talk about what they eat in a minute. I'll read a little bit in a minute. But there's Eric's next door neighbour is a boy called Toby, who's really not very nice. And Toby finds out about Pan and wants Pan for himself.
Well, he doesn't find out.
Well, no, he doesn't find out he's real. He thinks he's a toy. He thinks he's the coolest toy he's ever seen. Stop chewing your dog.
Okay.
Put the dog down. Stop eating dogs. Never eat dog's tails. It's not acceptable. Even in Monster and Chips, they don't eat dog's tails. They probably eat dog, but they don't eat dog's tails. But yeah, so Toby thinks that Pan is the coolest toy in the world and wants him for himself, and whatever Toby wants, he usually gets. So he ends up stealing Pan, and I won't tell you any more than that. You'll have to read the book if you want to find out more. But it's very, very funny. Lots of farting in it, which makes me laugh.
Yeah, I thought this was really funny.
Yeah, you did, and we really enjoyed this book. And this is the first one in the series. I think the next one's called There's a Dragon in My Backpack. I think Pan goes to school.
And there's also one called There's a dragon in my toilet. I think.
Dragon in My Toilet, we think, is the third one. But yeah, Dragon in My Backpack, I think, is book 2. But book 1, if it's anywhere near as good as book 1, then it's going to be great, because we really liked this one, didn't we? I would say this is one of our favourite books that we've read.
And I think the funniest one might have to be There's a Dragon in My Toilet.
Do you think that'll be the
Because
funniest
there's one called, because there's just anything that has toilet in the front page makes me think that I'm going to laugh really hard.
Okay, so anything with a toilet on it. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. So, Dragon in My Dinner. Well, I read a little bit from There's a Dragon in My Dinner. For all the lovely people watching at home.
Yeah.
Here we go, here we go.
And then there's a dragon in my toilet. There's probably going to be poop.
Well, lovely. Look forward to that.
Like they call my dog.
Anyway, sit back and listen. Listen. So here we go. This is just shortly after Toby has tried to buy Pan.
He tries to
Because he's
buy...
rich. He tries to buy everything. So he's rich and he wants to buy Pan.
He wants to buy the same type of toys.
Yes, he wants to buy that one off
Yeah.
Eric, doesn't he? And Eric won't sell him because Eric's nice to him. Here we go. Thanks for not selling me, said Pan when we got back to my room. No problem, I said. We're friends, Pan. Friends don't sell friends. For such a small dragon, the smile on Pan's face was pretty big. Friends like Jaden, he said, not Toby. Like Jaden, I said. Definitely not like Toby. Remembering I still had the sandwich from earlier, I offered it to Pan again. Once more, he declined. But you must be starving, I said. You haven't eaten since you got here. What did you eat back in China? Oh, lots of things, said Pan, a dreamy look in his eyes. I had a very varied diet. Let's see, there was roasted mountain goat, fried mountain goat, barbecued mountain goat, grilled mountain goat, and smoked mountain goat. So, mostly mountain goat then? I asked. Mostly, yeah, said Pan. I'm afraid we're a bit short on those around here, I said. No worries, said Pan. Besides, I've eaten plenty since I arrived. I found tons to eat in your food basket. Food basket? I said, scratching my head. What food basket? That one over there, in the corner. My stomach dropped. You mean my clothes basket? I said, where I put my dirty washing. I opened the basket and took out my school clothes, or what was left of them. They were ruined, with hundreds of tiny holes. Horrified, I turned to Pan. I thought they went in there because you were finished with them, he said. That's why I didn't eat any of your socks. Well, that, because it's rude to eat your bed. I sat down on my bed, closed my eyes and took a long, deep breath. I hate to admit it, but as I sat there for a split second, I did wonder if it was too late to take Toby's money. I'll leave it there. And there's Eric holding up his chewed clothes, his school uniform. And Pan sleeps in his socks. He sleeps in his sock drawer. That's why he said it's rude to eat your bed. So that was There's a Dragon in My Dinner. Tom Nicol, what are we giving it? What's their score for this one?
100 and 1,000 and a gillion and a zillion and a billion and a gazillion and a billion and a billion and a zillion and a gamillion and a gazillion and a million and a bazillion and a gazillion and a million and infinity and out of 5.
Out of 5. So that's the score for that one. And now, tell us about our next book.
Monster and Chips.
Monster and Chips. By David O'Connell. Written and illustrated by David O'Connell. He's done the pictures and the words. He's obviously a very clever man.
And the next one is called Monster and Chips, The Living Bread.
Night of the Living Bread.
Night
of the Living Bread. So, the idea for this book is about a boy called Joe Shoe. And Joe is being chased by a bully, isn't he? And he runs into an alleyway and he finds a mysterious door. You tell the rest. Over to you.
And he goes into the door. You can't see the door in the
Can't see
front
the door, just imagine
or
the door.
back.
Just imagine the door.
Just imagine the door in your head.
Just a normal door. Just a door.
Just the door.
Nothing fancy about
Which
it.
is actually quite small.
That's not a normal sized door. Just a normal door.
It says that it's small.
I think it does.
I think it does.
There's a massive tree manages to get through it later on. It's small for the tree, but it's a normal door. So it's a door. Imagine a door. It's not. We can't. We're overstating this a bit. Just picture a door.
A door.
Just a normal, everyday
like
door.
you see at
A house, or a school, or a building of any kind.
Yeah, and then
Just a door with a handle and hinges and just.
I'm trying to finish.
Sorry.
And then Joe walks in
Through the door.
through the door.
Normal door.
Yeah, normal door. And there is this big furry foot.
Big furry. Yeah, he bumps into the leg first of all, doesn't he? The leg of a big furry green monster.
This monster right here.
Yep. And he's called
Fuzzy.
Fuzby. Why biting your fingernails at the same time as you're talking?
Okay. So Fuzzy says hello and Joe runs away.
Joe runs away terrified, but he stops and he gets caught, doesn't he? Or he doesn't escape.
Yeah.
He stays and he thinks he's about to be eaten, like Mia's trying to eat the book at the moment.
Oh no.
So he thinks he's about to be eaten, but it turns out that Fuzby is a friendly monster.
Yes. He's the right kind of monster.
He's the right kind of monster, not the wrong kind of monster. And he has he runs Fuzby's Diner, so it's kind of a cafe which serves weird monster food and chips. Do you think anyone noticed that glitch? We made the entire rest of this video you're about to watch, but didn't realise that the camera had stopped recording.
Yeah, it didn't have enough space on the memory card.
So we took the memory card off. So
yeah, we done all our old videos off.
Yeah. Anyway, so like we were saying, they got all kind of weird monster stuff and chips. I will read some of the things you can get from the Monster Diner, from Fuzby's Diner. I've read this already, but I'm going to read it again. So today's specials on Joe's Diner: beetle nuggets and chips, slug and chips in slime gravy,
Yummy.
vomit burger and chips,
I think I'm gonna do that right now.
flattened frog fritters and chips, sea snail and snotted cream sauce,
Imagine having that.
deep fried trouser burp and chips,
Yum.
battered unmentionables and chips. I don't really fancy any of that. I fancy the chips. I like a nice plate of chips, but I don't fancy the rest of it. But anyway, yeah, I can't remember how far we got talking about it. Can you? Before we ran out of space. So they go to he goes into Joe's thing, gets a job, but Joe's not Joe. Joe gets a job at Fuzby's Diner and meets all kinds of crazy monsters.
If we didn't tell you, Fuzzy wasn't the screen.
Fuzzy's a big green guy. I think we've explained that. Please take the dog out of your mouth. Please put the dog down. Don't chew the dog. The dog doesn't deserve to be eaten.
I'm not eating the dog.
So yeah, Fuzby gives him a job, and he, even though he's only 10, and
Yeah, well, we think
I think he's about 10. We're just guessing that. And everything's going alright. He's kind of he's learning how to make monster milkshakes and stuff. He's meeting all kinds of monsters. But then Fuzby gets invited to take part in a competition called Monster Chef.
And there is a cheat.
Dun dun dun. They go to Monster Chef is like Master Chef in this world, but it's in Monster World, and it's too dangerous for Joe to go to Monster World.
So, a little girl called Twig, if we haven't mentioned.
Twig, yep. I think we mentioned Twig. I don't know.
I don't know, but there's a girl called Twig if we haven't mentioned it. And I know we done this bit, but the big tree person that we were talking about, this is her daughter.
Yes, that's
Twig,
right, called Twig.
And
Twig and Barry the cat
Barry the cat.
help Joe go to Monster World. Even though Fuzby has said it's too dangerous, he's not allowed, they help him sneak into Monster World, where they uncover some dodgy dealings going on at Monster Chef.
This sheet is the wrong type of monster.
The wrong type of monster, yes. Fuzby says there's the right type of monster and the wrong type of monster, and the wrong type of monster are not very nice at all. Now let's find the bit that you were reading, because you read a bit. Here we go. Mia is going to read a little extract from this book. At this point, Twig and Joe are in the kitchen. They're making something. They've got some fly eyes and fly teeth, or fly teeth and mouse eyes or something, I don't remember what. And they're sprinkling them on something. So Mia, in a very nice, loud, clear voice, is going to read an extract to us.
They dolloped green gloopy icing on the cakes and sprinkled the tops with the teeth, eyes and sweets. Twig found a pot filled with glittery powder. It will make them all sparkly, she said excitedly. She shook the pot over the cakes, dusting them with plenty of glitter. I'll make a milkshake now, said Joe. But before he could do anything, the cake started to move about in front of their eyes, slowly shuffling around on the tray. One after another, they grew little stalks. The stalks quickly turned into little legs. The cakes began to get up off the tray and walk around, twitching and stomping unsteadily on their little feet. They're alive, marveled Joe. What was that glitter stuff? He took the pot from Twig and saw a label on its side. Zombie powder, it said. You've turned the cakes into zombies, Joe gasped.
Dun dun dun, he's turning them into little zombie
You
cakes.
see
There
that?
they are there.
And before we do our outro and stuff, there's a little thing on the back that I'm going to read.
Alright, you can read the blurb.
Yeah.
Okay, read the blurb.
Have you ever eaten a plate full of parp
Tarts. Parp. Close enough.
Tarts got stuck into a sticky
The stinky coffee pudding.
pudding.
Coffee as in, not coffee as in drink.
That'd be quite nice, even though I don't like coffee. Pudding, or filled your belly with chewy worm spaghetti. No.
No!
No, he's saying like, no.
Alright, okay.
See?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you've probably never. Wait, this is Darren.
This
Well,
is Barry. I should read this bit. I'm Barry.
No.
Alright, okay.
Well, you've probably never been to a Monster Diner, so come on in. We have the best chips anywhere. Just be careful that the customers don't think you're on the menu.
Dun dun dun. So there we go. So Monster and Chips. So those were our two books for this video. Dragon in My Dinner, or There's a Dragon in My Dinner by Tom Nichol and Sarah Horn.
But we don't say that bit. We just say dragon.
We do. Well, okay, this is full title. And Monster and Chips by David O'Connell. Written and illustrated by David O'Connell. What was the score for Monster and Chips?
A jillion and 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 a jillion.
Out of 5.
I don't.
Out of 5. So we loved both these books, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And remember, there's no such thing as a bad book. So a good book is any book that you like, no matter what anyone else says. So we like these. Did you have a favourite out of these? Okay, There's a Dragon in My Dinner is the favourite. There's a Dragon in My Dinner is the winner of our favourite book of this week, but both were
And I don't
excellent.
know if we say the winner of last week's one.
We did say what was our favourite one, I think. I think we did.
If we didn't, it was on the Dog Disaster.
Dog Disaster. This is, yeah, this one's our winner. But like we said, no such thing as a bad book. We love both these books. And we're going to look for Monster in My Chips, Night of the Living Bread,
And
the second book, and There's a Dragon in My Backpack, which we
And-
cannot wait for,
there's a dragon in my toilet, which I think is going to be the funniest one.
which Mia is really looking forward to. There's a Dragon in My Toilet. So,
It's gonna be really
check out these
funny.
books. They're very good. We'll leave links in that bit that's below the video thing. If
Yeah,
people
we're gonna,
want.
and we're going to see if we can get our own website for Me and Elizabeth.
Yes, we're going to put a book website together. We'll be able to read all about the books, read extracts from the books and all that stuff. Don't forget my latest book, Beacon Malone, World's Greatest Liars, over there.
Yeah.
Go and grab it from away.
Reach,
Reach. Yeah, that's out now. Available in all good bookshops and probably some bad ones as well. And so we'll put a link to that below as well.
And I'm just going to show you a recap.
Well, there's a recap of last week's books. We haven't put them away yet. We've just chucked them to the side. and hope that Mia's mum doesn't spot them. So those are last week's book. Great Dog Disaster and Captain Cranky and Sea Dog Steve, both excellent. Check out any of these books, and you'll have a great time.
And
what?
I'm going to say something about the website again.
Okay, so say something about the website which doesn't currently exist.
Well, we're going to have a website.
Okay, we're going to have a website.
So, it's going to have the link to the video.
Yes.
And, well, not the link, but like the
You'll be able to watch a video through the website, yeah?
And and there will be links down where you can get the book
Yes.
that we review.
And we'll try and have like extracts and chapters and all that stuff people can read for themselves.
Yeah.
Good idea, if I do say so myself. But that's it for this video. Bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe.
Up there.
Somewhere.
Wherever it is. If you're on a computer, it might be down there. If you're on, I know up on the iPad it's up there.
Up there.
And I think on the tablet it's up there as well.
On my Android tablet somewhere, yeah. Whatever it is. There'll be a button that says subscribe. Just click it. Just click it. It's fine.
Or click the like button.
Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you want. And yeah, all that stuff. Bye for now.
Bye, happy people.